It's a car I have justifiably called the Excellent. The internal organs from a Land Rover Discovery mated to the beautiful skin of a glamorous Mercedes SL. To create a vision of pure... what's the word?
Rubbish.
It's not rubbish. This is a missionary position car.
Razor blade in the hands of a surgeon, sickle in the hands of a drunk peasant.
Is that the first thing you thought of?
What?
Tear a hole in it?
James, did you manage to drive whilst dragging your face along the ground?
A lot of dust comes in.
Why don't you wind the windows up? This is one of the most beautiful cars I've ever seen.
Shame it's brown.
It isn't brown. I envy you, Hammond, because you get to look at my Aston Martin.
Yeah, but there's a big problem with it visually.
What?
It's brown!
That's what you need.
A brown car.
It isn't brown.
It's brown.
It's orange! Right, let's predict what he's saying in there. He'll say the traction control won't be turned off properly.
You can't turn the traction control off completely.
He'll say, I need power and there isn't any.
Come on, where's the power? Give me power, give me power. While he's driving, what do we think he's being? Modest, self-effacing, quiet.
I was going to say, he probably isn't saying anything. He's probably concentrating.
Yes! Oh, God, I'm good at everything.
Stuck?
Yes. Two problems. Number one, he's put a 90 horsepower engine in it, which actually is probably only 40.
Yeah.
And number two, he will not use full power ever.
Well, he's got a 90 horsepower engine, but a 5 horsepower foot.
And I bet you any money he's saying, well, I had a misfire. You've got to push the accelerator all the way.
I know that. It's occasionally it has a little misfire moment and then I lose it.
This was boring me to death. It was like being stuck in a Victorian woman's novel.
Well, I'd rather that than being stuck in a telephone box with a panicking gorilla.
Rubbish.
It was trying to kill me.
I
It's
know,
trying to hurt me. It wants to hurt me.
Oh, that's why I like it.
Did you paint it with a brush or a bucket?
Stop doing that!
Ah! Ah!
That is a genuinely horrible noise that Hammond's car's making, and he just keeps doing it. He keeps stamping one pedal, then stamping the other one in his binary style. Having a go at watercolour painting. It's absolutely delightful. Apart from my reverie is occasionally interrupted by the disgusting bellow of Hammond's muscle car.
He is offending you, isn't he, with his dodge?
Honestly, I wouldn't say this lightly, but
I have developed a genuine,
deep, heartfelt hatred for that thing. It's like somebody constantly being sick on you.
while you're trying to read a nice book.
A Cayenne Turbo is a proper car built by Porsche. This is two scrap cars glued together by a Muppet.
The car is a contemporary take on the casino lifestyle. It is intended to attract people.
Sort of people.
People,
What, people who put their seatbelts on?
exactly, people who put their seatbelts on and off and relish both freedom and sophistication.
Casino lifestyle.
Casino lifestyle. Ah!
What?
Can we go?
Have you got your seatbelt on? Downton Abbey, Breaking Bad. That's crystal meth, that's some iffy weed.
In my performance,
Mode screen.
I can measure G-forces, braking distance, reaction times, quarter-mile timer, eighth of a mile timer.
Lapis, it's brilliant.
Irrelevant twaddle.
Look at this. Tragic.
An old man driving a low garden wall into a river.
Now let's look on the bright side. If this doesn't work as a car, it will be very effective as a dam.
Do you know what worries me most of all? Is the poor little man who's mortgaged his house to start Xenos. And that he's lent it to us on the television.
Which
all over the
one's
world.
driving it?
Oh, no.
What does F-Pace mean? It sounds like a domestic cleaning product.
I think your Bentley would look better with alabaster lions instead of door mirrors.
I was going to ask if the glove box is permanently locked shut in the Jag, because that's where you keep your wallet.
The front of your Bentley looks silly.
Well,
This is rubbish.
I was just thinking exactly the same about this.
Were you?
Is it mud?
It's mud. It's a mud car.
You got flat tyres?
No, they're not flat. They're pumped up as high as they will go without exploding.
How much does it weigh?
Quite a lot.
How much?
Yeah, loads.
How much does it weigh, James?
What units would you like?
Tons.
5. It's got those headlights that swivel when you go around a bend, look.
It's too far from outside to
It's
inside.
miles.
Yes, thick sills.
Here we go.
The strength.
Look
It
at
is.
this. Rotary heater knobs.
Wow, it's like being in the 1970s.
Yeah, it is actually.
It's handbrake. Look at that. That's actually, is that fixed on or has that come off?
Alfa Romeo, purveyors of disappointment for nearly 3 decades.
Look at this. Classy.
Oh,
Yeah? Feel the quality
let me
in
feel that.
Look at my windscreen.
What is that?
It's the digestive system, or part of the digestive system, of Anne Cow.
What part of the digestive system?
Oh, it's stomach lining.
Not its stomach
Further,
lining.
where? Further back?
Yes.
Are you staring at the world through a cow's ring?
It is its anal passage. But stretched so thin that it's completely transparent.
Cow's ass, horse's ass.
I've just hit my average MPG.
What is it?
6.6.
6 miles to the gallon?
I like to think of it as a healthy appetite.
How many miles to the gallon has your Rolls Royce been doing, James May?
15.7 in the last 48 hours.
Mine's been doing 21 miles to the gallon.
Yes, because it's boring, and that's because it's brown.
We were told to build beach buggies.
Yes.
Beach buggies.
It's not a beach buggy.
It isn't, Hammond.
It is a beach buggy.
It isn't a beach buggy. It's got a roof.
It is.
What's really incongruous about this, I think, is that you're very obviously in a Bentley. All this looks very Bentley until you look down here and you see these symbols on this control knob, and it's very obviously a serious off-roader.
Oh, what? Those symbols. So you can
Yeah.
set it for swamp, minefield, Christmas, or Mexico. Nice.
It's a little bit more on extras than the entire Jag.
It's great value.
I'll put a V8 in a beach buggy.
Well, no, you haven't. You've parked your beach buggy quite close. It's not in it.
It isn't in it. You've reversed into a V8, but not quite hard enough. It's only gone in a third of the way.
Do you have any idea how difficult it is to fit a V8 to a beach buggy?
Well, it
Well,
doesn't
it's obviously
fit.
impossible if you modify the battery as well.
Oh.
It's obviously not charging up
No.
because I didn't modify it.
Yeah. I'll just see if mine works. Oh, yeah.
Let me just try mine. Yeah.
Push? Can I have a push?
How did you do that?
What?
That.
A, your car's all wet, which it shouldn't be, and you're almost 2 minutes faster than Hammond.
Yes, but you see, the thing is, you can buy a cheap car, like a Jaguar, or you can buy an expensive car, like a Bentley,